Welcome back, Armchair Generals. Tom here with episode 7 of Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice version 12.0.2, my Japanese campaign. We are picking up where we kind of left off there. Well, I say kind of, we did leave off where we are invading China. Well, we'll find out in a moment here. I'm pretty sure it's September actually, of 1937 there. So we're actually a good 2 months into the war at this point. And if we scale back here, we can kind of see where we have affected China here. We've got this territory here in Shanxi, which we got their capital, one of two victory point locations. Actually, I think that's their capital, and that's just one of their two victory point locations. We had to pull back out because this is the group that took it. It was just a Manchurian cavalry. They were not sufficient to hold it against uh, the attackers that came back after them there. But we're slowly regaining our strength. They're all set pretty much here. They're all set too. So we're pretty much regaining our strength to be able to get back into the thick of things here. We'll make another push along this line. I want to definitely want to get up along this river line here, like so. That way we can kind of push Shanxi back to to where I want them hopefully before the end of fall. We've taken the two important cities, Beijing and Tiananmen, and we've actually begin to push southward here. We do have. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot. I have these guys here, and we need to. We need to. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I need to move all you guys down to here. So I got two more specialized light infantry moving in, a couple more headquarter units moving in. I guess on that note, does he have, other than that, okay, so that's fine. How about him? Nope, those are all leaders. How about him? Planes, okay, that's good. Can he get associated with, no, he cannot. Oh, probably because the Chinese collaborators. We need to associate them to Guangdong real quick. And then I should be able to get, yeah, there we go. Now we can associate them like so. He's got 5. Each headquarter unit can have 5 units underneath them. So a core headquarter unit can have 5 divisions underneath them. Um, Army headquarter can have 5 core headquarters, and so on. He can have 5 of those guys, and theater command can have 5 commanders under him as well. In addition to, you can seed, regular infantry units or regular units in there as well too. Um, Exceeding that 5, like for example, well, maybe not. Yeah, I take that back. Kwangtung, well, it does have 5 headquarter units, and that's fine. They've also a smattering of other units involved too. Anyway, that is that. We're going over where we're at here with everything. So we're starting to make a push down southward there. Got our defenders here. Um, Probably can move our railway artillery, but I think I want to leave them there. That's fine. They can defend. They're not going to move very fast. Starting to move some units down southward there. 6 is staying there. 6 in a militia unit. Okay, so we got a militia unit coming here. We're going to move some units down from here down there. Not him. All right, and like I said, we got two specialized light infantry units moving inward, which reminds me, let me bring up my utility window. You guys unfortunately can't see that because that's on my other monitor. But it's a little utility window. That's exactly what it is for this modification here. The guys created it a couple versions ago, introduced it. Great, has a whole bunch of information. In this case, what I'm looking at, because it's been a little bit since I played, is the IC days. How many days? I know I got all these new units. How many days is it going to take for me to pay off the IC debt for all these new units? We already paid out when I clicked OK on the events. We had to pay out some resources, some manpower, some steel. Trying to think, there are a few other things we had to probably money. Probably we had to pay out some resources, but IC itself, there's still, since these units got created instantly, there is that IC debt where you'll be paying a certain amount of IC over a period of time. It's cheaper to get these units in this type of manner through the event than it would be to actually build them from scratch. Also, obviously, quicker because you're getting these guys instantly. In this case, I'm showing we have just under 4,100 IC days left. We're paying 77 per day. My, I've been sick a little bit here. Probably can tell it my voice. My head's not working right now when it comes to the math. So 4,100 divided by 77, doing it in Google. So that's 53 days. That's fairly easy enough to take care of there. So by the end of October, we should be seeing our IC levels going back to normal. We'll check on that here momentarily too, as we go around our horn here, see what all's transpired. We've also taken this peninsula. Our Marines, all 5 of them, actually did a very good invasion. Took the 2 port cities. I pushed in a whole slew of units, as you see here. Hopefully, I am taking care of our supply situation here. I'm going to supply like this, which supply all around there. Continuous for right now. But we've got their whole entire province here. I'll be moving off these Marine headquarters units here pretty soon, thus leaving those guys behind. But my goal is to move up to this river line here, the Yellow River line there. We're also going to push down southward here, kind of meet up in this area, and thus hopefully snare a few thousand troops here. I don't see any major, there's really not any major units. Like cav units, probably the biggest thing there. There's cav unit there. Infantry, actually, too. Light infantry as well. But mostly militia and garrisons, conscripts, stuff that we're talking tens of thousands of men, nothing much. But in any event, we got the manpower to do that. It's just we just got done attacking some of my guys here, like this guy. I need to push him back so he can kind of regain his org. They need to regain their org too. Move the 5th over here and the 4th over there, kind of shuffle around a little bit. We got all our armor parked here to make an attack over the river. No, probably not going to do that right away. So that's the peninsula. And then, lastly, I forgot exactly when it happened, but it was very recent here, end of August, beginning of September, the Shanghai incident, Shanghai City incident, where I had taken an event that pushed some infantry, the 3rd and 11th, over here, and then combined that with the Shanghai Marines and the Shanghai Militia, and also their correspondent court headquarters unit, all appeared here in Shanghai, attacked the garrison unit that was there, had my Marines attack all around. Oh yes, and the armor unit was also involved here too. Had my Marines attack all over the around Shanghai to ostensibly surround it, so none of the Nat Chinese could come into Shanghai and help them out. However, with all the units I had here, the 3rd, the 11th, the Marines, the militia, the armor, even the headquarter unit, that's a pretty decent. The engineer and truck transport should probably go to this guy. Well, he already has a truck transport. We were able to take Shanghai without too much of a problem. Let's do this. Let's move these guys over to So. doing the battle there, so we'll find out how that goes. Militia, horse transport. It's amazing that I got a truck transport there. You know, we're going to spin off that truck transport as well and move it also further in. And the 3rd and 11th are moving, but I can pull off the horse transport. Thus, I can do this. There we go. I'd rather have the truck transport for frontline troops and the horse transport for rear line troops if I have my druthers, which I do in this case. We need you, yeah, with the Shanghai, and that should kind of free everything up here. This Marine unit needs to go with a 2nd. KKK. Okay, we're all set there. So that is where we stand. A line up here on Shanxi, a little bit of a thrust in northern China. We got the Chinese peninsula over here in a big way, and Shanghai. We're just 2 months into the war. Future, like I said, I want to move along this Yellow River line here in the peninsula, push south, cut off this area here, and then slowly crush them over the coming few months here in fall. And then kind of push from here, then reorganize and start pushing westward along the Yellow River all the way into Shanxi, up against the PROC, People's Republic of China. Up here, want to push down to the river line here, like so, in Shanxi there, start crushing them out. And then if we can kind of, I'll see how things go. I would like to, with that line here, just then be able to make a straight southward push along this river here. It's also the Yellow River, but along the PROC line. That way I can capture everybody that's in here. That would be an ideal situation. Peninsula, eventually push out of here, southward, link up with Shanghai. So we have a line up against the HOI or Yangtze River. Actually, this is the Yuhe River, maybe? I'm not sure. To the Yangtze River, like so. Then we got all this area. That'll be this year, I'm hoping. And then restage our Marines for further landings up against the coastal cities all along China here. The idea is I want to try to get all as much of this year, try to get all as much of the northern half of the coastal areas of China, so I can redeploy all my fleets down to the southern half and even pull off some fleets from their duties. That way we're not burning through the fuel like we are. So that's how we stand there. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here. Alrighty, I had to pause it briefly there. Okay, so going left to right here. Punish the enemy. We're on a no. Too harsh on that. That's for all the losses. We had to pull, like I said, we had to pull out of the Shanxi victory point location. That may be what that's related to. Is we've had a few losses in the war in that regards. I keep seeing this annex Manchukuo, and I've got to post that up on their forums. Let me actually make a note on that. Forums about Manchukuo annexation. All right, because I would do that, just click on that and then just repuppet them again. But I don't know, by doing that, that's going to break the Manchurian series of events that still are ongoing. There's a whole bunch more still to come that make the country better. And my thinking is just, whatever cost it is to me, go ahead and make Manchuria better. So that way I can use them as like a stumbling block for Russia if they decide to come at me. Here we are. Our IC capacity is so low just because of the the huge amount of IC. We're spending 60% of our IC total to the new units that we had come back. So we're losing out quite a bit of IC here, which I don't think it's. I'm not sure how I think we're around 215, 220 IC total. So yeah, that's 80 or 90 IC we're seeing here. Well, I guess 77. Yeah, daily reduction is 77 IC. So I'm shy by 77 IC right now, which would have been, it's not all would be in production, but it'd be filtered all up and down, except for supplies. Supplies is pretty much where it is. I moved the needle on that sufficiently here, but still, we're working on. As you can see, we have a large list of resources and industry that we're looking at beefing up here, which kind of reminds me. Let me do it like that. Yeah. Well, no, we don't need to get coal. What am I thinking, Tom? Come on. Steel will be more important than anything else, which, yeah, I kind of need to bump that up quite a bit more. The resources that I'm kind of shy on. Oil. Yeah, ditto. So that's probably where we need to be here, like so. Oh, there we go. Coal, not quite so important necessarily. But anyway, so we got rares getting finished at the end of the month here. We got our hero unit, Marine, getting finished and then getting attached to them end of the month. So I'll be ready middle next month. Be fully ready for joining invasions. Some industry. This is for the first militia core headquarter unit. I'll attach that to them, so at least a little bit beefier. I can at least send them against any partisans that pop up behind our lines. And we're still building on our naval base at Tangshan. Right here, we're upping that to level 5. We got Tianjin. However, that's level 5, but it's going to take some time to get up to level 5 because of all the combat that was seen here. Same, well, actually, that's okay. Yeah, that air base is level 2, so we're fine there. We do have some naval bases here. That doesn't really help out too much in comparison to here. This one we are looking at upgrading. Is it down the road? It's on the down the very bottom here. Where are you? Right here. Yeah, let's up it to a 5. It'll be easier to get this up to a 5 than this to a 5. Because, well, that'll be ideal just because of the infrastructure. Actually, that's a better infrastructure than this. But anyway, moving onward here. So that's all of our builds. We're not going to really touch our naval builds until next year, 1938. So I'm going to switch over. Currently, our national focus is on resources. I need to switch over to economy right now. We should have done that like months ago. Usually about June, July. That's when I switch over to economy. And that's fine. I wasn't trying to go for a full 720 day, whatever, 2-year deal for our national focus on resources. I just want like a year and a half. And I've well exceeded that. So switching over to economy right now in our national focus. Doing that utility window. That's why you didn't see my mouse doing anything. So that is our production tech. I think we're steaming along just fine. Let's knock this down to 35. Again, I want to try to get to 100% with our officer ratio, which we're doing okay in that. I've got well over 1 leadership points, 1.02 leadership. I'm building 1.02 spies daily and spending over 8.5 espionage points, or leadership rather, in espionage. Let's knock that down to a quarter of a spy a day. um, we'll look at the intelligence and I'll make adjustments there. Looks like we're mostly focusing on finishing up what we need to in our nation categories and working on our land forces categories as well. I do have some air forces, mostly in prototypes, being worked on right now, so that's good. Politics. Military government is the best we can do for right now. I could go collaboration government. Only reason for that would be gaining more resources, not getting hit by revolts, you know. But actually, if I switch to collaboration government, we lose more manpower, lose more IC leadership. I would love to go to total exploitation, quite honestly. I'll take all the negatives that come with it just for that IC, being able to at least get the IC out of the territory that I'm working on. Anyway, nothing new that we need to work in our laws. These are all the laws we're working at this point in time. We do have a research efficiency guy going in right now. I think we had started with air power at first, this guy. So we'll go with him for a while, until probably about 1939, and then we're going to replace him, well, probably until next year, and then we're going to replace him with the aircraft carrier guy, because we won't be going with any aircraft carrier tech, so I'll need somebody that'll get me that tech, that we're not able to put leadership towards. Do that until 1941 roughly, and then we'll start going with this guy here, the capital ship. So everything there is as I want. I don't think decisive battle doctrine is the best of the deal. School of fire support's probably the best right now. This guy, school defense, would be too bad actually, but I need the soft attack more than I need the artillery practical decay. The land organization would be great. The extra 5% would be huge for some units, not so much for others. Intelligence. So I'm working on all these here for military espionage, but you know what? Yeah, let's just cut all this off here. We're throwing spies all over the place for stuff. I need to keep an eye on the big boys. I don't really need to worry about Russia right now. Actually, let's disrupt national unity. Sure, let's keep going with this for Russia. Shanxi, no. None of this is really being shown. Yeah, Republic of China. We'll keep going with that since we have a spy in there. We need to disrupt their unity. Military espionage a bit more, thank you, so I can have an idea what they're producing and stuff. PROC, Gungsi Click. Sure, since we're successful here, I have an idea what they've got. I'll keep going. Germany, pretty cool that I'm asking for their tech espionage, but yeah, I know I know what they're building. USA, and this number scares me. This not so much so, but it's like I'm almost as I have like not right now, but I do have about 10 IC less than what they do. Here, yeah, this like scares me greatly. All that industry getting built, man. US is in great condition there. Building 3 light carriers and a battleship, which that'll be down the road. We're not gonna see it right away. Oh, 3 light carriers and the Enterprise. All that be finished by 1941. So I need to make sure that I've got around at least 2 dozen carriers. So that is that. Cool. Let us kick things off into gear here now. All right, let's get to where we are here. Getting it. Oh, we wanted Toxin. Okay, so we're heading down there. Feng Chen, we're getting attacked. Zhuoha, Kehar. We wanted Heijin. Okay. Yeah, those two are the typical we're going to get attacked over and over and over again kind of type areas. Attacking at Linyi. They're attacking us here in these areas. That's not going to go well for them. This, unless we get some supply, that might actually. I think I told the 5th to move out. I don't know why they're not. There we go. Now they'll be retreating out. The 4th will be coming in by tomorrow morning. Another 24 hours, less than that. All right. Not terribly worried because we'll have a bunch of units that'll be appearing fairly soon. Economic focus just happened. Yay. Yeah, that truck units get attached. Can I attach while we're in mid-battle? No. Maybe? Oh, no. So why did I... For the 11th, maybe? Yeah, I can't do it while they're in battle. 2 Marines, tank, and the 11th. We may stop that. Shanxi port, love that. All the way up to level 9, level 2 air base. Do I have extra? I do. Let's move these fighter bombers down here. Because this is a level 4 air base up here. We can repair 4 units. There's 6 here, so that slows things way down. I don't have any air units here. Oh, you know what? Totally forgot. There we go. Continuous naval strike. And continuous naval strike. There we go. Gotta have my naval air units getting involved in bombing any convoys or other ROC ships that are flying around. So so you can see these will be the two province names we'll be having pop up quite a bit here. Hangzhou is actually moving up, kind of vacillating around the 30s right now. Fengchen as well. Fengchen will be a third one popping up there. And that's fine. It's just they're going to keep throwing themselves at me. I'll lose maybe a couple guys. They're losing dozens to hundreds, depending upon the area. They are attacking me here. I don't have no leader there. Cool. We're fine there. I don't want to attack there just yet. Yeah, we are not ready to make any moves at this point with any of these people here. We're not moving any people there. We got all those people still coming down. We've shifted there. So we're making moves here. So they're moving, and they're moving. They're going to stay along with the militia and them. So we'll move here, drop off the militia, and then there, the other guy. Cool. I just trying to keep an eye out for whatever the modifiers are. Hangzhou is going up mid-30s now, so that's good. This should be a fairly quick battle. Yeah, I can see everybody's all exhausted. Kahar, so they attacked me twice here. They sunk a transport. That's good. I don't need to buy fuel. Appreciate you trying to sell it to me though. Actually, I do like the periods of time when we get new units, we have to pay them back in IC debt. I do like those periods because that gives me an opportunity to rebuild all of my resources. Well, these resources. Let's pump this up to 55 for right now. So I'm going to get my supplies way up there. We're doing okay on money as well. I'm very confident what's going on here. I'm glad I pulled out of here when I did. They stopped that. Now the transport sunk. last episode too, I think we took a look at strategic warfare to see where the losses were and stuff like that. It didn't really show any losses suffered by the ROC to their navy, which is odd because I know I sank a bunch of their light cruisers and a couple of torpedo boats. And I think a liner, passenger liner. There's another transport, but I know we've also been sinking a lot of transports, and that was like in the millions of IC, which kind of befuddled me. So yes, the 4th helped out. We could probably, so I moved the 19th out. Cool. They're out of supply, but I don't think I don't think that's going to be as good as they're saying. I don't think it's a 47. And Gong, one there, so that's good. Is there any more moves I can make here? Not those guys. Yeah, that's fine. I do have my air trying to provide some supply there as much as it possibly can. Maybe we should just, no, not you, there and there, air supply. Transport. So yeah, the southern areas where probably this area is where all their, I gotta take a closer look to make sure, is where their transfers are coming. I gotta make certain, okay, so I have a sub up here. We don't need that here. Well, that's the only port that's available. Let's rebase to here, and then I'll tell them to go elsewhere. So I got my 2 coastal battleships in areas where we still have coastal provinces available. So you have no order. Let's patrol. You're patrolling, that's good. You're patrolling, good. You're also patrolling, obviously. All right, I think we're all good all around. Hangs out up to the 50s, going upward. The attacks on me are not going well in most areas. Well, there was a naval engagement. Went at Jining, and then they re-attacked me there. Yeah, that's being added now to the list of provinces. So this is middle, one of these ports. They lost a torpedo boat. Typically, I see ROC attack me on one of these islands around here. So we gotta watch out for that. We got 2 veteran headquarter divisions sitting here. So I got 2 there. Plus we've got 3 others. That's 5 veteran headquarter divisions, plus 3 named leaders. The future for those guys is they'll be utilized. Yeah, I need to pull that truck transport off and give them to somebody else, I feel. Because you're not going to be moving. You're really not going to be moving at all. The future for those guys is going to be that I'll apply any one of a number of cool units to them, either specialized light infantry, paratroopers, mountaineers, Marines. I'll throw it on those guys there. We've got about a week now. Oh, I gotta kick off some of those. I try not to have no more than 2 or 3 save game slots. Old thinking is that if you have too many save slots, after a while the game starts bogging down. It can even crash. I don't know if that's accurate any further. So we won at Nangang here. Sank a transport here. Yeah, so it's southern. The Dutch don't care there because they will they will get their money one way or another. Okay, so we won there at Wuxi. Is there anybody else? Need to move the 3rd up here, and the 11th will move into there once we're able to. Artillery and engineer. Who did I have you wanting to? Oh, the tank. And I guess the truck transport. Oh, swap them out on the 11th there. Get rid of the horse transport and put the truck transport there instead. Yeah, okay. How is this going anyway? All our guys are doing all right. Kenley, they were attacking us there. Okay. Kahar, they attacked us at Kenley again. Probably need to pull the 14th out. Yeah, I really don't have any units that I could kind of move around, unfortunately. I can move some armor units, kind of spread some armor units throughout here, but their armor units really aren't the best for defense, really. They're better on attack on offense. So that might be kind of questionable. Well, we'll wait till this completes, and then we'll start making our moves all over and see how that goes. And these guys are now in place. We can move you guys further south here, like so. We'll leave all the headquarter units in here. That's fine. Well, I really would like to move the railway artillery out. Let's move you to Beijing for right now. Oh, you have a truck transport and an anti-aircraft. Neither of which do you need. I mean, you don't need more than one anti-aircraft unit. I mean, you could have multiples, but it's like, why? Do any of these units? Horse transport. Let's wait for you here. Horse, and get the truck transport instead. Cool. And now come down. The other no doubt has anti-aircraft. It does not, actually. Well, guess what? You now have anti-aircraft. And you're going to come down here. Horse transport. Militia is probably about the only thing I could attach the horse transport to. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, even that unit's got something. Pretty sure everything has a horse transport. Even the militia do. Okay. Let's do that. All right. A little bit of rejiggering on all the units involved here. All right. This is still looking good, looking great actually. I'm surprised. Well, they got some cavalry trying to move in. Hangzhou, and we actually got the got our armor moved in quickly enough there. So we lost less than 1,000. They lost about 1/6 of their total force. They're attacking me in Hangzhou, and they gave up immediately. So they're attacking me here in Nangang. That's going to slow me down before I get to Liaoshang. That's all right. Oh, we're fine with the units that we have there. I don't know why it's showing 65. Because, I mean, I know they're moving so many units in, but they've got 1/3 of their units are going to collapse here in a moment. No, I don't want to buy fuel. I'm making a ton of money. Well, not a ton, but I'm making some good money, and I want to maintain that. formation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions. I always like this. These divisions will be helpful. And you saw it took a whole bunch of resources as well. They appear multiple locations. Here, here. So we already have one guy here. Let's go ahead and load him up. We're going to bring him over to Shanghai. Have him come down. Where's the other guy? Over there. So we got five full strength frontline divisions. They look like they're missing a unit of some sort, but I'm okay with the way they're set up. I'm not going to look at building them out to 7 divisions. the event placed ones, I'm okay with kind of how they're set up. I'll make some little changes here and there as needed. But yeah, I'll have them start coming out here to Shanghai. At least one of them, maybe 2. Place one here, one guy there. Then we got 2 infantry and a tank. I might move the kind of blocking these here so I can hold this. And then the other 3, I may go ahead and send them out here to help bolster the forces I have here, because that's now 65. That's a little bit concerning. 67. What happens if we attack here? Does that go down at all? I'm going to cancel this out pretty quickly. It does go down to 51, or 56 rather. Did we have a whole bunch of units retreat from here or something? Oh, these guys. That's right. We need to attack back like so. And then we'll have all these guys support the attack. I must have just had one unit there, and I needed to have looked at that a little bit more carefully. Probably had just one unit there, and Manchurian or Menjiang, somebody helping me out, and then they retreated, and thus I retreated. That'll happen sometimes. I don't know why, but it'll just happen sometimes. Okay. So that's going down. Now that's going up, and now we're losing supply. We're losing way too many troops. Let's pull that off. So southern area, again, that's good to see. I just try to keep an eye on where my subs are being the most active. That's why I pulled the one sub here. So we can go over here and do some convoy raiding, a little further south. We don't need, there's no ports up here at all, so we don't need to do any convoy raiding up in this area. Yeah, you need to, both you guys need to get your work back quickly. Because I can't pull any units off of here to try to reinforce there. Ditto there, they're too weak. If I have to, we'll just go and retreat back. We'll just pull back, make this the line. And if need be, we can always pull them back as well too, but I don't feel like I need to. Yeah, that number's not going to hold for too much longer. Okay, we finally won there, so we'll be moving in shortly. They're having a spoiler attack though, so we can't move into there right away. Okay, we won at Fengchen. That was, outcome was determined. Predetermined, I guess. Might be the better way of saying that. These guys well off the mark from attacking. Ditto here. They help support the attack on Fengchen, so we get our line back again. Yeah, that's fine. We're moving out. You move at 2 kilometers per hour. You move at 2.5, so you might be able to make it there quicker. But we'll We'll also do that. You probably move too slow. And yeah, you're not going to make it there in time. I know some people don't like the revolts that pop up, and I get it. Totally get it. It can be highly annoying, but I find that for me, it feels fairly realistic. It'll tie down some forces. You'll see once we get China conquered, there'll be an event that'll give me about 10 garrison units, and there'll be another event that I'll get to select. It's the police centers or send in the police. That event will get me 10 MPs. So basically, I'll have 20 new units that I'll just simply use to filter all throughout China just to hold it down, tamp down any revolts and stuff like that. I just find it realistic in that regards that I have to spend resources, personnel, and getting here. Let's get you together like so. In getting my forces, where they need to be to hold down the fort. So you're gonna have a truck transport. Oh yeah, you're coming down here. We're gonna swap out, and then the 11th will lose the horse transport for the truck transport, and then the artillery and engineer will go to the tank, which I need to build motorized infantry battalion. I knew it was something. I was like, what did I do? Motorized infantry battalion. We need one. We're going to pop that to the very top. Well, not the tippy top, but I want it done for the end of the year so I could throw it down there, and that way we get a good strength army unit down there in Shanghai as well. All this stuff I would love to be getting built now. We're okay in reinforcements. I need to maintain that. That's not even a quarter of what I need for upgrades. That is sad. There's all this stuff that I need. The thing I like about playing Japan is there's so much stuff you need to build. Unlike Germany or America or any other country you're playing, where it's like, well, this is stuff that I would like to have. Japan, it's you need things. You don't have the resources, the IC, to be able to handle that. Alrighty, so you're attacking me there. Let's do air supply here and here now and here. There, like so. So we're back in Feng Chen again, right? Yes, cavalry's made it there. Rest of our units are going to make it in. Other two units are going to make it in momentarily. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll leave what we got there. I'm trying to see where can I pull more units from. We can actually shift one of these militia up because I've got infantry, specialized light infantry, and militia there. That's fine. Using militia as defensive force at this point here. Gonna keep attacking me at Feng Chang, aren't you? Mentioning. That's fine. Alright, so we're here now. Let's get the 11th squared away first. Want to get the horse transport, give them the truck transport. Oh, actually, before we do that, so 3.71. I just want to see what the difference is once I make that move. Because I figure the truck transport should allow you to move faster, right? Still 3.71. I'm probably being slowed down by something here. Well, nothing according to this. I mean, the infantry regiment's the only slowest, is the slowest thing in the group here, but maybe that change won't take effect until a little bit later or something. I don't know. Anyway, artillery and engineer, and then the horse transport. Obviously, oh, the third doesn't have a horse transport. Ho, 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 ho. If I'd known that, I would have sent you around to begin with. I think all the Marines have horse transports. He actually has a light vehicle. Wow. And he also has some mixed support. Well, these guys have engineers and anti-artillery. AA. Very interesting. So I got the 101st. Going to move him up to there. We'll move whatever Marines back there. We'll move these 2 Marines back as well. Let's see. He can come there. We'll have him board and rebase. So that's that ship. We'll take 3 others. There, 3 others, and rebase over to here. No. Now, here's where we're rebasing to here. Yeah, so I can leave him there. The militia, we'll move, and we'll leave in Shanghai as well too. All right. Keep an eye on the top right corner. I always keep this thing open to land combat, as well as, if there's any sea air combat going on. Just keep an eye on what's going on there. Plus, also keep the ally objectives until I conquer this again. I'll be telling Menjiang and Manchuria, please attack that. Fuel, and fuel. I breezed through those because I saw from my head, Jining. If it's certain, oh, we got a naval attack. If it's certain provinces, I keep saying over and over again, that means that the AI is just simply going after them over and over again. Light cruiser stepped out. That is to your doom, because I have 13 destroyers and 4 torpedo boats going after your. Yeah. Another ship sunk. I don't think the ROC has much in the way of a navy left anymore. In fact, if we take a look down, they do have a torpedo boat there. I don't see anything else. That doesn't mean much because my intelligence level may not be high enough to detect. But BTWs. Now my current daily reduction's at 80 IC per day. So my IC went up, probably due to the capture of Shanghai in this area. That's 4 IC. That's actually even some, that's 3 IC, and here's 1 IC. Oh, good. On that note, let's keep going with the love in these areas here, and also we'll be building their IC down the road, not right away. Shanghai is about as high of a port level as I want to get. Same with the airbase. I'm not really too concerned. By the time I get the airbase built, we'll probably be expanded out of here. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, with the my IC, since I got those 5 units, it jumped up big time to over 7,000 IC days left. Well, I'm paying 80 tours right now, so that's about less than 90 days, 3 months. November, December, so end of December-ish, middle December will be when I get back to normal IC levels. Japan, if you do it the way I'm doing it, where if you're not actually making your own units, which feel free to do so, it's just in my opinion, the free units that you get, they're cheaper than what you can actually build yourself. Um, the amount of IC that Japan gets to play with in the early days of the Chinese war here, the first couple of years, first year or two, you're hurting. You are really hurting. All right. Checking tech real quick here. We got some stuff that'll be popping up soon. We're creating almost 100 officers a day, which is good. We took a huge hit there. My spies were at 0.27, just a quarter a spy a day, 2 spies a week. It is what it is. Even with 3/4 of this or 2/3 of the spy projects canceled, we're still kind of hurting there. Yeah, at some point you're gonna give up. You got to be giving up soon. All right, how are we doing here? You're still not ready yet. This is the guy that I'm really looking at. He needs his organization higher than that. You're okay. Let's actually move you back into here. You're looking pretty good actually. So whenever he gets up to at least 3/4, I'll then attack and they can help. Um, there's no Manchurian or Menjiang forces. Nor here for that matter. There is both Manchurian and Menjiang forces here. They're good to go with wherever I want to attack next. But the thing is, there's 4 provinces here, and I only have, 3 provinces. Well, let's just say 2 provinces. Effectively, I can move into these 4 provinces here. That I cannot really effectively do. There's just too many units, and they know it. I need to push into here first. Yeah, because we had this area, these 3 provinces here. Once I attack here, then I can attack here, and then I can attack here. This province to here, this province to there, this province to there. Then I can have a line going like so, thus leaving 2 provinces for 1 province to figure out where we're going. But yeah, we're definitely not where we need to be just yet. Kind of stretching this line. You can kind of see that they're beginning to pull out. Oh, they actually pulled out a human. They're like, and that's a trap. That's the Admiral Akbar meme. This is a trap. We're doing all right here. How are you? You're getting better. Yeah, I'm glad I swapped out the 5th there. Yeah, okay, we're doing pretty good. My military units, they've actually stopped moving. So like here, boom, boom. Actually, well, no, we can drop them off. These, I'm transporting them out to there, like so. 101st is coming around there. Marines are moving like so. Okay. Okay. And all right, so everybody's moving around appropriately. They're still coming down. They're still coming around. And a matter of just a week, 3 days, half a week, those will get completed. Jining, Feng Chen, yeah. I'm just looking at the numbers there. I'm not terribly worried when I see gets attacked. I'm just seeing single digits. We went at Lao Chang, so we finally got. We're attacking here over and over and over again, but because of this spoiler attack, it's holding me back. I can't move into the area we've, quote unquote, conquered. Darn that AI. All right. We can move these guys back. You're still moving in. It'll take you tomorrow morning early. Well, that's a new one. Okay, so that's what I was waiting for, is for it to be there. Let's take care of that real quick. So the 3rd, is it the 3rd? Yeah, 3rd doesn't have any horse transport. Now it does. Where is this? Middle, actually. Interesting. So I was probably going to that port or that port. I'm not sure what, but that was here. They're attacking me here. Okay, not worried. Oof. So that was a big attack. We did suffer a lot in casualties. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been worse. But for them, it was worse. They lost 10 times as much as I did. Shenang Feng Chen. Yeah. That's a broken record. Yep, as I figured, it was not going to go very well for them. So you're moving in, you're moving in, you're moving in, and you're moving in. So militia and the 8th Infantry is the only thing that's kind of sticking around there. We can move one of the militia down here too. So we want a Kenley. That's fine. You guys need to get back big time here. So once we're down into here, I'll see if I can't cross the river here and kind of begin a push along the river this way. The 19th, we can move back. Actually, the 19th, we can move there like so. We'll use that as defense here. And plains, mountains, hills. Yeah, plains. I was thinking maybe moving an armor unit or two this way, but that's kind of a fool's errand. No, I say. Let me take a swig of water. So good, so needed. All right, we do have our Marine unit for our hero finally built. We'll just do it like that. First, SIBO, stay, whatever. Attach them to the first core. Actually, yeah, they need to be called that because any other units I create will be called the same thing too. So we're going to load you up now and transport you over to here. You are slowly making your way. Yeah, you're slowly getting rebuilt, and we're not able to do much in the way of that. You are ready to be used. We're going to start doing some preliminary attacks along the border here like so, just for the next month. Is that the only area that I have here? Yes, apparently so. With you here. Oh wow, what's your range now? 235. Okay, good. So they have gotten their upgrades they need. We're gonna do air superiority all over this area forever, forever and ever. We need you to help attack. Nope. Here, like so. Start reducing those guys. Who do I have here? My bomber units. We can certainly start partaking in some stuff. Yeah, all that area we can start. And the medium bombers, their range is less than the light bombers. There we go. More like this area, this pocket and that area. Go ahead and do that. How about you? That's right, I looked at you. You're getting repaired. How about you? You're good to go, actually. Again, this pocket here, definitely needed. Start reducing them. How about you? You are good to go too. I don't really need you anywheres though just yet. But you know what we can do? Start reducing this area. That's where I'm going to end up pushing. All right. All my air units are now engaged in their bombing orders. Cool. Got five areas. Kenley being attacked. Fine with that. I'm keeping a careful eye too to make sure there's no air. Because last I saw, the ROC air was like thrashed. Really thrashed. Oh, getting so close there. Where are we up to now? So we're doing the motorized. That's fine. Yeah, I like this. Supplies is looking good. Would really love to get that extra medium bomber built too. So here's another light cruiser that's about ready to die. They did. They did. They did die. Yeah. I like the early Chinese war too, because my Navy gets a little bit of experience. I would say not a lot of experience, realistically speaking. Okay, so we're down here finally now. Good. Rest of our units are coming in. Okay, so we need to attach you to a nearby unit, or nearby headquarter. The 18th, we need to do the same with you. So we're not going to push down south just yet. The 19th is coming around. That's fine. We can now move you guys like this way. Start pushing into there. And have you guys support that attack. The 101st, we can assign to the Shanghai. I mean, this guy is more of a defensive headquarter unit than not, but I like him where he's at, what he's doing. The 108th is still coming down. You are already there. Let's go and board you up, and we're going to send you to here. Do that with the other unit as well. Yeah, 2 units I'll move down here just so that way they can provide. I got 2 infantry units. Well, it's okay. So that's what this other guy's for, is for right here. Right? Yeah, that's what the other guy's for. The tank unit is just kind of, if we get threatened up here, I'll run the tank up there. Actually, we could probably pull, well, I'll wait till I get the extra infantry unit, and I'll pull the tank back to Shanghai, perhaps, so we can race to wherever we need to go, whichever side is getting threatened the most. Time-wise, doing good. Just over an hour for our video here. Wait till everybody shows up. That is showing up. Where are you? Down south again. Nice. So the 12th, 29th, and 26th, and December 26th. Just looking to see when stuff's getting completed. So the 12th gets done. That's 14 ICs and gets shifted down to these 2 projects fully, and put some towards that project. When the IC finishes, that'll fully staff that and put some into that industry. Again, this game is where trickle-down theory actually works. As we all know, trickle-down theory does not work in the real world. Or it does for the ultra-wealthy. It does not for we peons. Oh, we got some more. So here, yep, okay, cool. Same. Okay, nice. That's what I'd like to see. October 12th is when the rares will get finished. And that's probably in the same area. Oh no, North Taiwan Strait. Should have paid attention to where it was at. Or the middle section there. We have all of our Marines here. That's good to see. Gulf of Tonkin down south, yes. And now you are going to board your boat and come here. We're going to rebase. That should be all of our Marines. Yes, it is. Cool. Snow begins to fall. Yeah, we're getting there. I really, really wish that these guys could help out in the attack as well, but oh well. Yeah, the 19th is coming around. You know what? We can probably do this and then come back like so. We'll help out and then come back because we're not going to do any good in the mountains or hills or the mountains. That'll be our next areas we're going to be attacking at. So we're making our push here. Once we do that, then this group will then push here with assistance from these two provinces, or gently make our pushes. I have 2 units, they're going to stay there. 2 units, they're going to move into there and then stay there. I'll have another unit coming in. Yeah, it's a headquarter division, so cool. Standard infantry, yay, I love to see that. Means our infantry just got better. Cool, Nangang and Kenley, they're attacking me here. Nangang, yeah, all right. No changes all around there. All right, beginning of October, I think we're ready to pull this off now. Yeah, we are. So we're going to go do like that, and then we're going to support the attack there. Let's see. So we're 82. That's good. Send more troops to Shanghai. First off, Tianjin, we won. Okay, cool. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, we got some. It's mostly garrisons. 82 is also real good to see. I also had this guy up here. Oh, he's an actual infantry unit. And of course, that means our IC is going way up. Our IC days required. Let's add you to that guy. The 109th is here. We're going to have you also come out like so. Send more troops to Shanghai. More troops were assigned to Shanghai. I don't think we need to do this. The 5th Heavy Artillery Brigade, 9th, 13th, and 101st are all going to go down there. No, our troops are needed elsewhere. We already have Shanghai. I would take this if this was worse off than it is right now, but it is not. So no, our troops are elsewhere. Basically, it's just a redeployment. Pardon me, I was coughing. This is a redeployment of 3 divisions, the 9th, 13th, and the 101st. And I think it creates a heavy artillery brigade. It may also just simply remove that. There's the 7th, 9th. That might be that second one there, the brigade 71935 Hohei Rentai. That might be the no, I think that's part of the 9th there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it might create a heavy artillery brigade, but no, we don't need that. We'll gain 500 officers, which drop in the bucket, but still that helps. Like I said, we already have this situation well in hand right now. We have 6 Marines on here, 3 infantry divisions, an armor unit, and another infantry division. The 108th is going to come over there as well. They'll appear down here, and then, like I said, I'll pull the armor unit back to Shanghai so we can run them to wherever I need, whichever area is getting attacked. Yeah, they can't support the attack there. That's a sad, sad thing. Ah, well, it is what it is. And I've got another infantry unit that I thought was a headquarter unit actually, but turned out to be an infantry unit's going to come down here, help out things majorly down here. So that is looking good. Kind of keep an eye on that. Once that's finished, then these guys will come down here once they're able to, supported by these guys. Hangs out Bay. Ready for fuel, fuel, and fuel. And then once we're able to, these guys will move down to here, supported by these guys. And then once we're able to, these guys move down. We can see how the progression's going. What the heck all is this? So they did move down here. Interesting. I could. Oh, you need a leader. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Let's give you him. Let's move the cavalry units into there. Let's move the headquarters, slide the headquarters unit over. Not that I think we'll need it, but just in case. We're good with everything we have here. Move the headquarters unit, slide the headquarters unit over that way. Speaking of sliding headquarters, let's move you. Let's move you. Taiwan going down. And let's move you. Move you down to there. Okay. Kind of bolster. Just increase the amount of manpower that's in each province. I feel that the AI looks at how much manpower you have in an area, and if it's too great, then they won't actually attack. Cool. Going about as I would have expected. And then we may attack with the other unit, like so. Can I spare? Yeah, we can spare the 12th to come in like so. And holy cow, I have another unit. I'll give him a defensive. We can spare him as well. Come down like so. The 19th is fine. So the army unit, well, the army unit is moving in there to take the province. Oh, too bad, we say. Condemn me all you want. Okay, so we won Hohat again. So they're attacking me here. They figure that's a weak spot since I'm shifting forces out of there, but they are wrong. They are wrong in their assessment. That's down south here. Yep. And coast. Ooh, way down there. Okay, cool. I know where that is too, south. So, okay. Most of our focus is down south there. We're okay here. These guys can actually now move. No, not both. You can move down there. Because they only have one port here. That's that one there. They have two ports here. And then ports along the way there. Like so. Oh, so what are we doing with you guys? I mean, I would love to wait till we got that infantry unit moved in here, but I don't think we really can afford to. Let's keep you and you and you here. Let's see what happens when I move you guys over. What does that look like? 59. now we're in the 70s. That's good. Yeah, they're attacking me at Laochang, hoping to take that off, that attack off. So you're moving out. We can keep the 13th and the 18th here and move the 12th and the 109th, like so. Starting to begin to get that trap started here. Let's move the, and just trying to get troops best way I can around there. Actually, you know what? We're going to partake. My armor can hold. Armor and headquarter units can hold the port. They don't have much here, and they're attacking across the river from wherever they attack. Gulf of Tonkin. Familiar name. You're getting closer. It's good to see. So we want a pinging pretty impressively too. And Gong, they're attacking me up there. Wei Shen. We won there. Good to see. Tung. That's because we moved the cavalry there just in time, I feel. Wei Shan. So only 2 provinces separate. I don't think we can stretch it. I don't think we can. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Let's just air supply you for right now because I'll be using you fairly shortly, I feel. All right, so we moved into here. Yay. So now you guys are moving to here, supported by both these guys. We'll probably need both that support. Holy cow! All those units just ran away. I misread the situation there. Amount of units I saw, I thought it was going to be a long, drawn-out kind of fight there, but no. Definitely misread that situation. Cool. I wouldn't push any further from there, guy. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. So, and they've moved down even there? Goodness gracious. Okay, so we're going to be moving. So you're moving here. I don't know when you can attack next. 122 hours, 116, 114. Yeah, that is 5 days away almost. Let's move the militia in there. My allies are kind of starting to outrace me a little bit. It's kind of scaring me. All right, we're moving you. Whoops, in Shanghai. Here actually, I can just drop you off right at the doorstep. Light infantry branch upgrade. Cool. Whole bunch of increased abilities there. I'm starting to get used to. I did see somebody on the forums that posted that they missed the really long, like I said earlier when I first started this campaign. I missed the long list of stuff that we're researching, but I do like the fact that this is here now, that we can, it's right here. Whatever we've selected is right here. We can scroll through it rather than be here, or I forget exactly how it was. We can now see it. So I do like that setup. I'm glad to see that's working good. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with what we got going on here. Veterans have returned. We got some tech here. Small arms, so small arms were bonus in, not infantry guns, infantry support weapons. So we go to research them next year. We'll have a hop, skip, and a jump on there. I think that also gave us a militia unit, surviving militia. Let's get that guy. October 30th, the industry gets completed. 26th, the first militia corps headquarter gets their reinforcement. Gulf of Tonkin, yeah. There we go. There's the militia, surviving militia. Oh, yeah, we're waiting for the ship to come back. Okay. Fair enough, I say. Once it does, yeah, we're being transported over. Once it does, then we are going to be shipping that guy out, probably to some islands that doesn't have a full one of these guys. Him. Them. One of those will get that militia unit. Who knows? We lose $100. That's all that diplomat was worth. Was $100. Cool. We won there. Not that it was in doubt per se. All right, hold on one second. Alrighty, back again here. Actually, hold on one second. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get this war on here. Oh, the 108th has made their way here, so let's add them to, not those guys. Oh, this guy's already filled out, I guess. You're the closest. And let's move you back here like so. Let me check this guy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The ships have not made their way back yet. They shall shortly. So we're here. That's cool. Let's slide you over along with one of our. Cool. So you're there. You might as well come down here. You're just a militia. Let's move you into there like so. I really kind of loathe to move somebody, but I mean, if they're pushing, if my allies are pushing, fine, I will push as well. Holy cow, they've left Young King. Yeah, let's get as much as we can into that area. Yeah, let's just leave the headquarter unit in there like so. Cool. So we're all set here like that. I don't want to move anybody else out, I feel. Well, we can move the specialized light infantry, I think. Yeah, looks that way. There we go. We're really stretching thin here in order to get to the units I need to be able to encircle everybody here. Once that's done and they're reduced, and like I said, then the next step is redirect those forces along the Yellow River this way, westward, to hit the PROC river line here, and then come up north, and then from up here as well, come down south. That way we can get this large contingent entrapped. But if they're pulling out of areas like here, Yongqing, okay, I got to keep an eye on that. If they start pulling out, then I'll just start moving in. So yeah, they pulled out and we immediately attacked and won. So weird. I just wonder, I mean, I don't know how I took it. I didn't move any units in there, so it must have been it got taken by one of my allies and then they moved out. I don't know, like this situation here. I don't know. We could perhaps, you know what? I'm going to leave you here. We could perhaps begin to attack, get our move on. We can start moving into there very quickly. We'll do that, and then from here we'll also move into there like so. There. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. It's going to take you a couple days to get there. Yeah, that's not the best right now because we're not able to attack with everything, but it is what it is. It blew them away. That was fairly quick. So yeah, you're not actually participating in the attack over there. Neither should you be. Let's actually just say no. But the 19th and 12th we can leave there. I can't have anybody else attack, unfortunately. Yeah, let's pull out of there. I mean, we're going to win it, but let's get this attack taken care of first. Once that's removed, then I can arrange my forces as I need to. And the weird thing is, I didn't tell my allies to attack anywhere around here. It was just here. I mean, yeah, I can see why they're pushing, because I've told them attack these provinces here to the south and southwest. This is not going well. My headquarter unit cannot sustain that, but I do have another headquarter unit moving in. Plus, yeah, I have a couple units moving in there. We should be fine. Let's move a militia over, just so that way we're okay. They're getting attacked. Once that gets dealt with. Okay, now that it's dealt with, we're probably a bit too weak right now, but let's have him stay back and the rest move in like so. Grabbing militia. Transports are coming. To form this. This is another another headquarter unit. We get enough headquarter units throughout the air, throughout this war that I don't have to worry about creating new ones necessarily. I did the creation for the militia, excuse me, the militia headquarters. For the militia units, so I created a special headquarter unit for them. Just that way I could kind of keep track of them, because I'm not really using them in attack. I mean, I do in the very beginning, but for the most part, they're just used in defense and mop-up duties. That's all. All right, we're doing all right. You don't have a grr. Yeah, let's have you do that. I wish it would tell you when it's taking leaders away from a unit. I wish it would tell you, hey, we're taking a leader away. I think we're down to about less than 80 days remaining. Looking good. Something I haven't done in quite a while is save the game. Good God, a full month went by without me doing that. Shantou Bay, torpedo boat, destroyers are going to take them on. There was a chance for them to, that air unit to take them on too. Jining, you can keep attacking me there, but it's not going to avail you. Now, all right. So we're going to pick you up and I think transport you down to here. Fill out that unit there. There's an event, 1941, mid 1941, that happens. That's going to give me a whole bunch of reinforcements for the islands. A bunch of like anti-aircraft, anti-tank, artillery, all kinds of different stuff like that. Just a whole bunch of scattered units. It's like a pure garrisons for China campaign type deal or something like that. Outside of the 10 garrison units and 10 MPs that I'll be getting, those I take and I scatter all the throughout the islands. So we have additional defenses. Okay, yay, that's showing up here finally. That's for this guy right here. And we also had our steel refinery get finished. So yay on that. Supplies are still going up. Good to see. So this industry will finish by the end of the month. I think I'll wait till November 1st and they'll end the episode then. So we'll get this completed. And then we're waiting till December for my other medium bomber, the Tangshan, the next part of the Tangshan naval base completed. And then to help beef up that armor unit down at Shanghai. Last few days here is not going to be terribly important here. Oh, yeah, you're going by boat. I was like, who is this guy here? No new laws. I don't think there's any new laws that we can worry about. We're in war economy. We have to wait till 1941 before this wondrous uh, law can get put into play. Just about. I won't double our IC, but it does improve it by about a 25% or so. So we'll go from, well, wherever we're at. Right now we're just over 200. That'll put us at 250. With just this alone. Take a little bit of hit to the money. Take a little bit of hit to the leadership. Not a big deal. Consumer goods stays the same there. Dissent will also take a hit, but also recruitment doubles. Well, not doubles, but it'll increase by additional 5%. Nice stuff there. We're maxed out there. The next thing I could see doing perhaps might be going to massive conscription for that additional 25% manpower, but I think we're okay. I think we're doing all right. I don't need to hit the 3-year draft. It'll be a 15% increase. The extended conscription's a 25% for a little, very minor little drip IC hit. Daily descent also minor. Repair speed actually improves. Revolts, chance of that goes up. The draft, difference between 2 and 3 year is 15%, so a little bit less. IC, a little bit of a greater IC hit, 2% still, just the 1% or 0.5%, whatever it was. Money takes a little minor hit. Also, recruitment goes up a little bit. Service by requirement, nah, no need to do that. I think we're okay on all these. If I can get to propaganda, but that requires a party change. And honestly, we're good with this, with the limited restrictions. I don't need to move into any of these others. All right. Things are looking good. Ooh, that's looking really good there. Once this battle concludes, rather, then I've got enough units here. I want that army unit pulled away, but I've got 7 units here. I can leave 2 behind, move 5 in, leave 2 behind, move 3 in. And then I've got this whole entire area surrounded. They know that though, and that's why they're making that attack. But it's over the rivers. I don't know how they're doing so well. They're not doing well. The 12th and the 14th are getting slammed a bit here. So let's move the 14th back. Let's move the 5th up. We can move back in here like so. Just a militia unit. Yep. It was over quickly. Tota. That's this province here. Okay, cool. And Pingyang, that was so quick. Was that Zibo? They moved out of there before I even got a chance to attack them. Okay, we're right here. Can we attack with him like so and have you support? Kind of push him out of there. You guys need to come down to here like so. And oh, you know what? They can move there like so and then come in like that. Yeah, we're fine with that. We can come down there. No. That's a trap. That's a trap. We can come in. We can move down. We can assist. I gotta watch what areas are bounded, where the enemy could potentially move to and stuff like that. I don't want to move out of there. I mean, I will take these open, easy to take type areas, but I have a feeling we're not going to be able to capture too much here. They're already starting to pull down. The AI can see, Chinese can tell that I'm going to try a encirclement. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, push them out of Battelle. I kind of figured it's just cavalry there, and I don't think it's the best of the cavalry either. Namco, South Taiwan Strait, one at Zulao, of course, because it's just conscript there. You're still on your way. You are here now. There we go. Road network advance. Cool. We'll cancel that because that's that pre-war artillery or armor construction advance. That is this. That's this right here, which provides me some light armor improvements. We're on cast armor, so we'll go with that as well. Make sure our light armor has a chance to improve. Whoops. Want to get it to 35. There's no sense spending less than a full point or more than a full point on your research, because it takes a full point to research a block. So it's like you might as well throw your extra points, your extra tenths of a point to officers. We'll do cast armor because that'll also improve our light armor morale. Decrease the build time as well. We'll have more light armor appearing. Battlefield modified armor increases fuel consumption, but increases toughness and defensiveness. So we'll definitely do that as well. One at Zibo. All right. I thought we had one there already. I was misreading the situation. So you're going to sit up there. That's fine. You're moving into there. That's fine. We're not going to cross the river. Looks like you're trying to pull some reinforcements over there. You are going to come around and attack there. Well, what if we just move in there and you guys... Well, it's mountains. Those motorized, well, semi-motorized infantry is not going to have a good time. Let's do it. And we'll have you partake in the supporting attack there. Snowfalls increase. That is going to be affecting us here. I don't understand how and when this kind of thing appears. Um, Japan gets tropical island garrison units, and other countries may as well too. Australia, New Zealand, I could see. China, perhaps. There's a few other countries in Asia I would assume, or that have troops in Asia that might get that. But I just don't see how or why I get that ability. But we will be using them. I think, I forget exactly what their specifics are, but they defend better on the islands and in jungle terrain better than regular garrison units do. Formation of SNLF brigades in 1937, yes. We're just at 58:45 IC days left, roughly. So 75 days remaining, roughly. But here we're going to build some more, 3 other Marine units. The 8th, the 4th, and the 1st. We're going to raise them because we need those Marine units. Divisional command structure. This is 1936 tech, so we'll let that go. Corps command structure. This is 1936, so we'll also let that go. This is in our grand battle. Both were in our grand battle plan. Is there anything else in here that opened up because of that? No. I need to keep this going because this is what Japan uses for their ground attacks. There's a lot of levels I need to get in this, so we're gonna be doing that for a while. This guy is here, so we're gonna move him up there. Yay. The mixed brigade. Why is this a new unit that popped into existence, or is this? It's an expeditionary force, Manchuria. Oh, that's a new one for me. I did never. Very new. We will go ahead and assign them to a military unit there, a leader. All right. Let's get these guys. Let's see here. So we need Marine, which we don't have any. Okay. Commando. Because the night attack, surprise chance, really good. Fort attack, not a big deal. Battle expert would be pretty cool too, just for the combined arms. Engineer for the attack speed. All right. So leader-wise, what are we looking at here? Oh, and incidentally, some number jungle rats too, which is perfect. So yeah, let's do him, and oh, so that's broken. I saw somebody post about this, where this third SNLF unit that gets created here is broken that way. We'll leave it. At least have 2. Oh, I don't have a doohickey there yet, but that's right. That's interesting that came like so. We'll go that and actually get assigned to the first corps. I wonder if that was meant to be like a headquarter unit or something like that. Rebase, give you a let's kill our filters. It doesn't matter. Any leader will do. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave those guys as such until we can finally get there. So I've got 2 Marine units. Should have been a third, but because of a bug or something like that, now my IC days left is up to 9665. Ugh. Very, very ugh. Let me pause briefly 1 moment. All right, I have returned. So pretty good stopping point coming up here. Let's take a look and see what this is. Roxanne. Well, we're like starting to roll them up here in this area. Um, we're on its way, and we're waiting for transport to come back, which, well, somewhere over here. I don't know where. Oh, back here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and save at this point, and on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and end it. I gotta remember, I gotta kill uh, all the extra save slots, so that way I'm not gonna run into potential problems. I only need a couple anyway. Um, so quick recap of what's going on around here. We are, in my opinion, I feel I'm doing pretty well at this point here. Your mileage may vary. Some people, I'm sure, would be further. Some people even have China conquered by now, based on some forum threads I've read. But anyway, with China's hard and on a hard difficulty level for myself, I think I'm doing all right. We're moving into Shanxi. We're actually starting to push them across this river line here. If I can push them out to Wuhai here, great. We'll then start pushing southward. I want to kind of get a nice line going somewhere around here. I was hoping on this river line, but we're starting to move southward quite rapidly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. Let's go there like so. Yeah, let's just do it like that. I think my allies are moving into territories and taking it for me and not letting me know that they've done so. Goodness gracious. Anyway, push west along this river line here for Shanxi. We're going to push south down along this river line here into Shanxi, splitting the PROC Shanxi uh, divisions there. And then that's probably all we're going to be able to do. Here, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, their attacks are not looking all that great. Do I have the 12th moving out? I should. If not, yeah, let's move the 14th up to there and move the, oh, no, let's leave the 14th there. That's fine. They are really starting to weaken me a bit here. I only have 7 units in the area now, which, I mean, that's what I had anyway. I got that extra unit and moved them over. But we're going to be moving the tank out, so that's going to leave me 6. I'll leave 2 there. 4 are going to attack here, and then 2 attack there. We're going to get this by hook or by crook. I'm going to get this cauldron created at some point, and we are going to totally destroy what's in here. Shanghai, we're just holding what we've got. Our Marines, the 6 of them that I have here now. Oh, I didn't realize we had this guy. I've got several units here. I might leave the Marine and the Specialized Light Infantry, use them to help assist. Um, you know what? He also doesn't have a headquarter unit. Glad I saw that there. Divisional headquarters. Doesn't take too long. Let's move that to the top. So it'll be finished shortly after the motorized battalion, infantry battalion is. Throw that on the on this armor unit. That'll be just fine. They'll be very strong. Anyway, use them plus specialized infantry. Wherever I attack with my Marines, I could then drop off those 2 guys, those 2 units, and hold that territory. I'm thinking Fuzhou will be the next area that I go to, but I might instead attack here, push outward, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to see how many more units I got coming in. Got 2 other Marines, making 8 total Marines eventually. They'll be joining me. This one, kind of a dead unit, unfortunately. So I don't know what's going to happen to that. We will find out. There may be a fix coming on the forums or some ability to improve that. May have to do some save editing, perhaps, to turn that into something. But that's where we're standing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we'll continue our battles and see if we can't get this cauldron completed here. See if we can't push a little bit further south down here. Well, not here, rather, Shanxi here. And get our pivot ready so we can push westward along this river line. That'll be all next episode. I will see you guys then. Goodbye.